Hello, wide world of the internet, and welcome to Sports for Dummies. I'm Dallas Dickinson, and this is the show where I teach you everything you need to know about a sport. This episode, we're going to focus on America's favorite pastime. That's right, I'm talking about the great sport of baseball. Have you ever watched a baseball game and been wondering what in the world was going on? I mean, balls, strikes, home runs, touchdowns, slam dunks. Wait! It can all be so overwhelming. You could even end up like these guys.
You know the guy's names on the baseball team?
Yes.
Well, go ahead. Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Well, never fear, sports dummy, because at the end of this episode, you won't feel that way anymore. We're going to start simple with the strike zone. The strike zone is the imaginary area from about the hitter's chest to the bottom of their knees that marks where the ball must land in order to be called a strike. If the ball fails to land in this area, it's called a ball. You may be asking, why do balls and strikes even matter that much anyway? I mean, who's keeping track and how do they do it? That's a great question, sports dummy. The answer lies in our next term, count. You're going to want to keep that one in mind because it's very important. The count is how they measure how many balls and strikes a hitter has against them in a certain at-bat. Like 2 balls and 2 strikes or 1 ball and 2 strikes. It could be any number of those things, up to 4 balls, at which time the player will take a walk, meaning they'll automatically go to first base, or 3 strikes, which means they strike out and they head back to the dugout with nothing at all. Also important to know is the term full count, which refers to the situation that arises when a player has 3 balls and 2 strikes against them. Now let's talk about foul balls. Foul ball, what does that even mean? Did the ball do something wrong? Is the ball in trouble? Hang in there, sports dummy. We're going to take a look at a field for this one. A hit is called a foul ball when the ball, either in the air or on the ground, crosses to the outside of the white lines on either side of the field. A foul ball counts as a strike unless the hitter already has 2 strikes against them. Now the last thing we're going to hit, thank you very much. Last thing we're going to hit on the offensive side are the terms single, double, and triple. Now these can seem confusing, but they're actually very simple. A single refers to the runner being able to reach first base when they hit the ball, a double when they can reach second base, and a triple when they can reach, you guessed it, third base. Now, I feel like I'm missing something. I just don't know what it... Thank you, studio audience, who's totally there because I have a budget for that. How could I forget about the defense? The rest of the people on the field besides the hitter and the pitcher. What do they do? What are they all about? Well, here's what you need to know about that. First up are the 3 ways the ball can actually end up in the defense's hands. First one, a grounder. Nope, it's a groundhog, unrelated. A grounder happens when the ball comes off the bat and it rolls on the ground into the glove of the defender. Now a fly ball, or pop-up, happens when the ball leaves the bat and goes high up into the air until it lands on the ground or in the glove of a defender. Last one we've got up is a line drive, which is a ball that travels in a straight line toward the defender, also in the air, but more at chest level. The last thing we'll cover in this episode are my favorite parts of baseball, double and triple plays. These are very exciting. A double play means that the defense is successful in getting 2 players out in the same play. A triple play, much more rare, is when they're able to get 3 players out in the same play. Triple plays are what I live for in baseball. Just check out this awesome triple play.
Off the end of the bat, Wilson is there, flip to Uni B, the throw to first in time, throw to the plate, and kick is out! A triple play!
Sorry, it just gives me goosebumps every time I watch it. I hope this video helped you out with the basics of baseball. If it did, like the video and subscribe to the channel for part 2 of baseball, where we get a little more advanced. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Sports for Dummies.